Thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is Ra, and we're here to kind of go through the completion of the 12 steps that I had began a little while ago. And today is step 11, which states in the 12 and 12, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for His will for us and the power to carry that out. And so this step is, when I came into the program and saw this step, I wanted to jump to this step because I really wanted to quiet the monkey chatter in my mind, because my mind was so busy and so fearful and just in a lot of fear. I was in a lot of fear. So this step, after working the first 10 steps, brought me to this place of, now, for my understanding, is to align my mind and my heart to quiet myself so I can better hear Source, Creator, my inner self, my higher self. And I can only do that by quieting my mind through prayer and meditation. Now, prayer for me is, in the past, right? And let me just go in the past, was like, oh God, please don't let my heart stop as I'm doing this substance, or please get me home. Don't have me get pulled over or go to jail or hurt somebody, or God, get me out of this. And those were the prayers back in the day, right? And now today my prayers are if I'm uncomfortable in a job or in a relationship, is just that I can't do this anymore. Show me the way. I don't know what I'm here to do, or I don't know if I can continue being in this friendship, relationship, whatever it is, whatever ship it is, that it is for you. So for myself, an experience I had was a few years into my sobriety, I really wanted to quiet the monkey mind. And it was on Christmas. My son had went to see his dad, and I was not celebrating Christmas. So I decided to go online and to find myself a silent retreat, a Buddhist silent retreat. I love the teachings of Buddhism. Again, I'm very open to everything, and I don't go towards one thing. But anyways, that being said, I found a place. It was a few hours away, and I packed up a bag and kind of went to this beautiful retreat. And when I got there, it says silence, so you're to be silent. Now, I was only there for 24 hours. What happened there was that I put my things away, and they were about to do the morning meditation. So I went into the room, sat down, sat lotus style, and just closed my eyes, put my thumb and my middle finger together and started breathing. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You can do any way you want. It's just the way I chose. And I remember sitting there for a very long time. It seemed like a very long time. And I thought that I was close to like the meditation being over. And then all of a sudden, in the back of me, I hear, meditation begins. And I thought, holy hell, like, what do you mean meditation begins? So it was just crazy, because my mind was going so fast, and there were just so many thoughts, and during that hour, I just started to count my breath. I was like, in, out. That's all I was thinking. In, out. Because I really didn't understand how to quiet it. I was still very busy in my head in my first 3 years of sobriety, due to the choices that I had made. So what is God's will? That's what I'm here to find out. That is what I'm here to go within. So God gave me free will, but I'm here to align myself with conscious contact with my purpose. And that, for that alignment, I'm to quiet the mind, quiet the monkey in the mind, right? And to just ask God, Source, anything that you believe in, to align you with your next step. Like for myself, I did not want to be in real estate, after my son graduated high school. I had been in real estate for about 10 years, and I decided I no longer wanted to do real estate. It was just not in alignment with me. I felt like I was chasing a lot of buyers and was not really working for sellers at that time. And I went 1 year not having any income come in. But during that year, I was doing a lot of readings and intuitive tarot readings, and I was doing whatever that I can get my hand on to make money. And I remember being at work in real estate, and I was just Googling just like spiritual work or other things of that healing work, and Reiki came up, and I thought, what is Reiki? And all of a sudden, another thing popped up for Reiki. And lo and behold, the building next to my building of where I was had my real estate license, behind me was a center that was holding Reiki practitioner's license. And it was like that following weekend. So I went within, I quieted the mind, and I signed up for it. And I took Reiki, and within a short period of time, as real estate got worse and worse and worse for me, and I saw other people succeeding, and I was starting to feel more and more shit about myself, and that comparison became that whole alcoholism, that I'm not good enough. But I believe that was God's way, higher power's way, source's way, in aligning me with my purpose and what is it that I'm here to do. And the second that I surrendered and I let that go, what happened for me is that I started to get people that heard that I had gotten my license. I had posted on Facebook, and I was telling a few friends here and there, and before I knew it, I was bringing in people that wanted healing, people that wanted readings, tarot readings, and that became something that was in alignment with myself. I'm working at home, I'm doing something that I truly love, truly believe in. I'm learning about energy, I'm learning about alignment, I'm learning about chakras, I'm learning so many things that I would not have learned had I continued doing the job that I no longer wanted to do, that wasn't fulfilling. So in me quieting my mind, right, in meditation, could be walking meditation, guided meditation, just music, breath work. Gratitude is meditation. Waking up and just giving thanks that, oh my God, that I'm not in some parking lot throwing up, or that, I'm not in jail, and that my life is really good today, that I'm waking up doing what I love to do, and I'm of service. When I'm working from the heart, and when I'm doing something that I want to do, then what I'm doing is I'm bringing that into the consciousness of the planet. I'm being an example to others that to follow their heart and their passion. And that only happened through, again, me sobering up in the beginning. And I did work all my steps, and then brought me to this place where now I'm going within to hear my higher self, because that answer is from within. And let me tell you, Source, universe has such a beautiful way of like showing me signs and showing you signs. A book could fall off the shelf. Somebody on YouTube may say, you're to be doing a work of light workers, or an empath, or you're to write a book, or maybe you're to paint, or start a company from ground up, or to go on trips, or to work at retreats. You get what I'm saying? And it's within that you do hear that God is working through other people once you let go of your own will with what you're doing that isn't working. So like for myself, it wasn't working, or the relationship was not working, but boy, I was in my will to make it work. And then when that relationship was almost working, I no longer wanted the relationship, because I saw that the relationship I was seeking was with myself. So I had to keep quieting my mind. So I love this step because it does talk about the inner work, and that inner work is through silence. And through that silence is when I can hear the Creator, is when I can hear my next step on this journey. And let me tell you, if that voice is demanding, I don't believe that that is higher self, because that could be your own still voice, right? Coming to you in that, this is what to do. But there's a stillness. There's this beautiful, soft nudge, feeling, connection that I experience that says that this is the next right step. And sometimes there's fear with that. Like when I wanted to do YouTube channels, it was years ago. I wanted to do readings on YouTube, and I wanted to do so many things on YouTube. But I was so afraid. I was so afraid of putting myself out there. And, I was looking at it from an ego place. What if I don't have subscribers? Or what if I can't, what if I don't know what I'm talking about? Or what if my readings are like shit? Or what if? And it took me up until now to where I thought, you know what, Ra? This is an alignment. I've been getting so many messages through meditation, through just walking in nature and sitting in front of a tree and asking, okay, universe, show me, am I to talk about recovery? And I would get a call, or I would see a book fall, or something would show me that, yes, just do it. Just do it and put it out there, and then I'll show you the next step, or the universe will show me the next right thing to do, to align me with what it is that I'm here to do. And let me tell you, if it doesn't feel right, and if it's not something I'm passionate about, then that's not it. So I'm to go within and silence the monkey, the chatter of the mind that has about 80,000 thoughts a day, and to kind of become conscious, so I can have that consciousness, that connection with source. So this step talks about that. And they talk about alcoholics being so restless, irritable, and discontent. And I don't even like to put myself in that. Like, I'm very grateful for Alcoholics Anonymous, because it did what source, again, right? My will was not to go to AA and to quit drinking. I was like, oh, fucking hell no. Like, that's all I knew. And I'm not willing to give that up. I'll slow it down. But, as I surrendered, it became that it is in my purpose not to pick that first drink up, because if I can have just that one drink, then that's okay. Hey, if I can just drink one and put it down halfway, or not to go for a second one, then okay, I'm not an alcoholic, and I don't like to label myself as an alcoholic either. I believe that Alcoholics Anonymous came into my life to help get me out of the fog, and to bring clarity into my life, into the next steps of my journey on this planet. And I believe that step 11, power of meditation and prayer, just show me the way. That's a prayer. It doesn't say the word God in it. If you don't believe in God, so you just say, universe, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just please show me the way. Whoever you are, whatever it is, there's something out there. I don't even know if there's something out there, but if there is something out there that I'm just not believing in, just kind of open a door, open a window, something, and just try it and see what happens. But for myself, like I said, meditation, few minutes a day, just few minutes a day, practicing meditation, few minutes a day, quiets the mind, where you can start to trust and have faith on your journey, on your path. So the card that I was meditating on prior to doing this channel today, this card fell out, which is called Truth, and I thought it was perfect, so I didn't feel like I'm to shuffle or to do anything else after that. So I'm going to read you this card, so I'm going to bring that to you. Okay, and it's so funny, that was on the back of it. So this card says, the truth is found within me. I listen to this divine force that comes from my inner self. When I put aside my controlling mind, I discover all the answers I'm looking for. I am in harmony with myself, and I welcome the love of God, the power that will guide me toward my fullest shining radiance. And again, for me, that heart is like popped open. It really is. It's that contact, it's that consciousness, that awareness of your heart. And it's not about what my mind thinks I'm to be doing. but it's in aligning my mind and my heart on my next step on my journey. So thank you going on this journey with me. I greatly appreciate you, and thank you for subscribing and for sharing.